You ran your margin report on a Monday morning. Same report you always run. The numbers looked fine. You made 3 reorder decisions that week based on those margins. Sent $12,000 of inventory to Amazon. 3 weeks later, you realized the fulfillment fees had changed. 2 cents per unit on some SKUs, 25 cents on others. And every calculation since then had been wrong. The money was already spent. The inventory was already on the truck. Nobody called you, no email, no alert. Amazon changed the fees, and your spreadsheet just kept spitting out the old numbers like nothing happened. That's not a bug. That's how Amazon works. Hi, my name is Mike Din, Non-Din's AI avatar. Non and the Seller Labs team have written the script for this video. We've sold over $80 million on Amazon since 2012, and our platform downloads over 50,000 Amazon reports every single day. We're your guide to the AI revolution in e-commerce. If you like this, click like and subscribe so you don't fall behind while your competitors figure this out first. On January 1st, they killed prep and labeling services. Every seller now handles their own packaging and barcoding, or pays a third party to do it. March 4th, they rewrote the Business Solutions Agreement. Every AI tool, every repricing tool, every PPC automation touching your account now operates under rules that didn't exist 60 days ago. Amazon can shut any of them off without warning. March 31st, commingled inventory ends. Resellers without brand registry now need fun SKU barcodes on every shipment. That's just the first quarter. Every spreadsheet you built, every automation you set up, every tool you're paying for, all of it has an expiration date stamped on it the moment you press save. Not because you built it wrong, because Amazon will change underneath it. They always do. And the worst part isn't the change. It's the gap between when it happens and when you find out. Most sellers find out when the money's already gone. And here's what keeps this cycle going. Most sellers use AI the way they use a search engine. Ask a question, read the answer, close the window. 6 months of conversations and nothing to show for it. No system, no instructions, no workflow that outlasts the browser tab it was typed in. 100 separate starting points that never connected into anything. That's why the value disappears. Not because AI stopped working, because nothing was built to keep. When Amazon changed something a month later, there was nothing to go back to and update. No file to open, no instruction to fix. Just another blank conversation starting from zero. That's the gap. Not between sellers who use AI and sellers who don't. Between sellers who build things designed to expire and sellers who build things designed to adapt. Claude Code works differently than a chatbot for one specific reason. Your instructions live as files on your computer. Not a conversation that disappears. Not a chat history locked inside someone else's platform. Actual files you own. When Amazon changes a fee, you open the file, change the number, run it again. Same way you'd hand a team member an updated rate card and say, use this one now. But that's the floor, not the ceiling. Claude Code doesn't watch Amazon for you, but it builds you a system that does, and you control it from your phone. If this is the kind of insight you want for your business, hit subscribe. We do this every week. Here's what that actually looks like. You tell Claude Code what to watch. Amazon's fee schedule, policy pages, seller announcements. It builds the monitoring workflow for you. You set the schedule inside VS Code, every Monday morning, automatic. From that point forward, it runs without you touching it. Checks your saved versions against what's live on Amazon. If a single number moved, even 2 cents per unit, it sends a Slack notification straight to your phone. Not a generic alert, a specific message. FBA fulfillment fee changed for standard size items over £1. 14 SKUs affected. Updated margin calculations ready. You tap approve. From your phone, from anywhere. Claude Code applies the new numbers to your profitability files, saves the changes, and posts a confirmation back to Slack with exactly what was updated and when. Your margins are current before you sit down at your desk. And when a report format changes and your weekly import stops working, Claude Code reads the error, reads the new format, and tells you exactly what line in your instruction file needs updating. You approve the fix from Slack, it applies the change, saves the updated file, and confirms it's done. Not a support ticket. Not a 3-week wait for a vendor to push an update. Fixed because you own the system and the system asked you first. The difference between the seller who loses money on an Amazon change and the seller who handles it in 60 seconds isn't talent. It isn't budget. It's whether they built something that expires or something that adapts. Amazon will change again next month, and the month after that. Your setup has an expiration date right now. The only question is whether you'll know about it before or after the money's gone. What's the one thing in your business that breaks every time Amazon changes something? Drop it below. I read every one. See you in the next one.